Good morning, everybody, and how is everyone doing today? First of all, I'd like to welcome you guys to the 18th episode of DJ Talk. And now, before we get started, I hope everyone is doing more than good. Hope everyone is doing great. And for someone that is going through a tough time, don't worry. My thoughts and prayers are with you guys always and forever. Now, if you guys haven't heard the last episode was so epic. So make sure you guys go check that out. So, without any further ado, let's get right to it. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about how to be resilient. In everyone's minds, what does it mean to be resilient? And you know what? That is a great question. And that is what we are going to be analyzing it together. So, back to the question. What does it mean? What is the meaning of how to be resilient? It means that the resiliency is the process and outcome of successful adapting to difficult or challenging life experiences, especially through mental, emotional, and behavioral flexibility and adjustments to external and eternal demands. There are multiple steps of how to be resilient, and we are going to be starting it off with the first one. And what is the first one? Be patient. Patience is a virtuous thing. Once you become more virtue, you will be more become resilient. Number two, be consistent. Consistency is the key to great success. And once you become consistent of what you do, you will be resilient. Number three, keep a positive attitude. When you have a positive attitude, even though it's hard sometimes, but when you have a positive attitude, it is impossible to lose focus and lose concentration. And it will definitely help you to be more resilient. Number four, be persistent. In order to be resilient, you have to be persistent. Because of that, you'll be able to overcome challenges. But more than that, you will be able to overcome obstacles. Number five, acknowledge the elephant in the room. When things are not what they seem to be, you have to make certain adjustments, like correct the mistakes that are made, acknowledge the fact that you are not perfect and neither are we. And in order to be resilient, you have to look at small details of how it should be fixed. Number six, never let distractions get to you. When you are pumped and ready to go, you have to go with that determination and say to yourself, I'm still in the game. And it shows a lot of resiliency, and you never show fear. It also helps you to overcome distractions as well. Number seven, change the way of thinking. Many times we have a lot in our minds, like, how am I going to make things right? How am I going to win this round? How do I avoid getting emotional about everything? And how do I stop being stressed out about small details? I got news for you, partner. It's time to change your thinking. And once you start changing your thinking, life will become more easier for you, and there won't be any problems that will ruin what you are doing, and you will persevere through anything that is in front of you. Number eight, turn a nothing into a something. In life in general, we look at what's ahead of us and see that things that we hope for to happen will be reality. But first, we need to figure out how to turn a nothing into a something. And once we do that, we have a chance to become a successful individuals and to show how we persevere and overcame adversity. Number nine, never quit. Once you have a heart to be a resilient individual, you will never give in nor surrender. If someone ever told you to surrender, your answer will be never, because you have a heart to be a winner. Number 10, always be humble. If good things happen to you, like for example, you become successful, stay humble. You win your driver's license, stay humble. You receive good news about your business, stay humble. You move up to the next level, stay humble. You become the best of the best, stay humble. You receive compliments from others, stay humble. You receive a raise, stay humble. That's always going to be that way. Everything that happens to you, or good things for a reason, stay humble. Number 11, never be discouraged. Never feel discouraged about what you are trying to accomplish, nor feel that you can't do it, nor feel that it's impossible to finish it. Many times in our lives, we have to take a step back and say, you know what? I will be a winner, and I will feel that I have accomplished something in my life. I will never lose. I will keep going and keep pushing myself to the limits. Number 12, keep your emotions in check. When you feel that you're in the heat of a battle, never lose your cool, never lose your focus, never lose your mind, never lose your head, and never, and I mean never, lose yourself. Always take a deep breath in and out, remain calm, cool, and collected. Because at the end of the day, we always hope for this, cooler heads will prevail. And once you do that, you'll have a clear vision and a clear mind to advance in what you need to advance. But again, I'll repeat it again. Never lose yourself. Number 13, think like a winner. In order to be a winner, you have to have a winning attitude and to be in a winning atmosphere and be in a winning circle. Once you become a winner, your life will be filled with great memories and you will never regret it for the rest of your life. Number 14, be battle tested. It is important to be battle tested and be ready to win the war. Always have a heart to win and heart and a heart to prove to yourself why you belong on top of the pinnacle and you belong in top in the mountain of success. Well, you know how you could do that? Easy and very not easy. It may be a hard road, but it may be a difficult road to do it. Always keep climbing, climbing, and climbing all the way to the top and reach your destination. Break through those brick walls and never lose faith in yourself. Number 15, destiny awaits. And in order to reach the finish line, you have to work extremely hard on your goals and do the best at what you do. and never give in. Just like the old saying goes, just keep going. And once you get there, you have reached your destination. And last but not least, number 16, never lose faith. Never lose faith, whether you're going through a tough situation, never lose faith. If you're going through a bad time, never lose faith. And if you're going through a death in the family and don't know what to do, never lose faith in yourself, your family, your friends, and even your team as well. Never, and I mean never, lose faith. So you see, these steps don't just talk to us, they are giving us instructions that we need in our lives. We have the knowledge and experience to be more resilient than ever before. And you know what? We always have to have experience in our lives. Because for new people and for younger people out there, and I say this with all due respect, you guys are inexperienced. You have to have the knowledge and the will to keep going what you're going, to keep staying in your destination. And you know what? It's not an easy road to go to. Because at the end of the day, you're in a young age and you think about, why does this happen to me? Well, there's a reason for it. Because once your mind starts clicking, everything won't be the same after that. And you will be feeling more different than ever before. And more importantly than that, you have people that have been guiding you and showing you the way since day one. And you know who that is? Your parents. And I mean that with all respect and love to all you guys out there. So, let me tell you guys a story about how I became resilient. When I was going through a tough time, such as depression and bad situations, after I left karate, I was beginning to doubt myself. But someone very special to me came to me and had a talk with me. My grandfather, may he rest in peace and God bless his soul and his family, speaking from us. He always talked to me and he said, and he explained to me how to overcome all odds and all adversity that was placed in front of me and how to be resilient. And believe me, it was great words that he would say. And the most good words that he would tell me, it's going to be memorable for the rest of forever and ever, and it will never be replaced ever again. And he told me these important words, and he said, and I think I've said it one or maybe too many times already, but this is DJ Talk, and we could say it here as much as we can say it here. If you can keep moving, you can keep moving. And after that, I've been nothing but motivated. I've been nothing but blessed. And I've been nothing but happy to be doing what I'm doing. And believe me, it could help you guys too. because you gotta believe that once that person would experience, that person that's been through a lot, many years, that person's gonna have that talk with you, and it's gonna say, or maybe even though a family or a friend or someone that you see that wants to talk to you, that's like, let's say a relative wants to talk to you and say what I'm actually saying. But they may say different words, but believe me, it will come a time and a place that you will have that talk. And to all my people out there that is going through a tough time, I got news for you. And I want you to remember these words. Before I tell you the words, all I have to say is don't worry. You will have backup. You will overcome every, every adversity and every obstacles that's in front of you. But also remember these words. And I hope these words are in your mind and in your heart for a very, very, very long time. If you can keep moving, you can keep moving. Never lose hope, nor never lose happiness as well. And you know what? That is what we have to avoid. We have to avoid losses. We have to think as a winner. We have to think as a champion. We have to think as someone that could have a heart of winning, someone that has a heart of a champion. That is what being resilient is all about. So you see, you have to be resilient. You have to have that resiliency to overcome insurmountable odds in your life. And that's what we all are doing together. It's not just about me, it's not just about you, it's about all of us because we're all in together. So that is how we can all be resilient together. So to end this episode, I would like to give you guys a good advice of how to stay resilient. Number one, put God first. Number two, enjoy your life. Number three, never be good, always be great. Number four, turn the why me into try me. And last but not least, number five, always be in a winning circle. You see, life is too short to be taught thinking about what if. You know what would be better if you guys would be thinking about how can I be better? How can I do things the right way? How can I better myself every single day? Instead of blaming problems on people, even your own family members, or saying, you know what, it's your fault that I'm not happy. It's your fault that I'm not successful. You got to change that attitude and start thinking that you need to be better, that you need to be better every day. Get better every day. And be confident in what you're doing. Do not lose your time thinking that you're not going to win. Newsflash, you're going to win. Now, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like somebody that I'm not, but I am speaking from the heart by saying, you guys can do it. If you can believe it, believe it. Always show that resiliency. Always show that determination. Because at this time on, we're all underdogs. Every underdog always wants to try to come out on top. And that is what we all want to do. We always want to come out on top. And in order for us to come out on top, we have to dig deep. We have to turn the negative into a positive. We have to change that battery in our minds and turn it all into positive. You ever heard that old thing, that old saying that goes like this? You got to turn that light switch from off to on, from off to on. That's what we got to do in our mind. Turn that switch on. And that light goes on, it does a lot of things in it. So, just remember this always. Show resiliency and never give in. So, thank you guys for tuning in and stay tuned for the next episode of DJ Talk. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay inspired, but most importantly, be resilient. Peace out and hope you guys have more than just a good day, but hope you guys have a great day. So stay warm and be careful. Peace out.